Hey guys, I have another fun paper craft for you and another pretty simple one. Believe it or not, this is one of the most popular crafts on my blog right now. I don't know why it's going crazy, but people seem to really like this one. It's just a fun little pretend play cell phone paper craft. So I'm going to go ahead and color it and cut it out, and then I'll show you how to put it together. Okay, we've colored and cut out our craft, and now it's time to put it together. First step is to fold on all the dotted lines. And you want to make sure that you don't miss any, because it's a little awkward and hard to fold once you've started putting it together and started gluing things. I always seem to miss one when I'm putting these together. But just try to get all of them. If you're working with students or with kids, just try to help them make sure that they fold down on all the lines. For a craft this small, you really want to try to fold as exact on the lines as you can, but it's okay if your kids aren't quite exact with it. It'll still come together. Sometimes with my younger kids, if they're still struggling with folding and it's, you know, we're struggling to put it together with glue, we'll pull out some tape and kind of help it go together. Okay, so we folded down on all the lines, and now it's time to start gluing it. I usually like to use a glue stick for most of these crafts. Sometimes you'll see me use regular glue, especially on the last seam or if I'm attaching little things, but I usually start off with a glue stick. Okay, so we're going to start by gluing some of these smaller tabs over here on this end. It doesn't really matter what order you glue it together on, just as long as you get all the tabs glued together. This one, and if they pop back out, sometimes they will. That's fine, just put a little more glue on, and if you're really struggling, if there's one seam that's just not staying together well, then use some white glue. I like to pinch them pretty hard to make sure they really get secure and are going to stay together. Sometimes I like to start with the little smaller tabs because they're a little trickier to get to stick than those big ones. Get those in there. Let's put that down. I'm gonna get in there and pinch. And let's pinch this side. Okay, we have just our last couple tabs left, so I'm gonna put glue on all of them because it's our last side that needs to get secured. I'm gonna be pretty generous with the glue on these. Hold that back a sec so I can get glue on these guys. And on this side, there we go. Now we're gonna carefully fold him down, tuck that in there. Then I'm just gonna kind of hold it gently, give a little pressure, especially near the edges. Try to get that glue to stick. Just give it a little time to dry. And it looks like it's holding pretty well. If for some reason one of these wasn't holding really well, you can take a little bit of white glue and just squeeze it into the seams and kind of hold it there. And again, if you're having a student or a kid who's really struggling to get this to come together, just use a little bit of tape. And there we have it. There is our little cell phone paper craft. I love using paper crafts with my kids. It's super fun for them, not only to be able to put them together to kind of get crafty and creative, but they usually end up playing with these for quite a while afterward. And in fact, that's one of the toughest things with paper crafts is we end up with paper crafts all over the house. But it's just super fun to see kids get so creative. All right, hope you enjoy.